Hello everybody, my name is Coalspace and you have just entered Coalspace. And today's video is about Battlefield 6 and the beta. So, I'm going to talk to you about my first impressions with the beta and how my experience went in the game overall. And I'm just going to show you some gameplay of Battlefield 6 because I played, I would say, about 5 to 10 hours of Battlefield 6 during the beta. It was a lot of fun. First of all, I want to say that impression was very clear from the very beginning. I love how they focused on destroying buildings again. I feel like that was really important for Battlefield games. I think that when Battlefield started to not worry about that as much, it hurt them. So I'm so happy to see it's starting to look more like BF3 and BF4, which were my favorites. I didn't like the direction they were going with previous games, previous Battlefield games, and I feel like they're getting back to what Battlefield fans really enjoy about the game, which is really intense, huge scale battles. That's what this game thrives off of. And when you play this game, there are only a couple maps for the beta, but when you play this game, it was a lot of fun. Like, you felt like you were a part of a squad or a unit and you were fighting through the streets, or you were going in the snowy mountains and trying to survive. I did notice that there was a lot of snipers in the one snowy mountains map. There was a lot of sniper glints. I don't mind that. Just something that I noticed. So that's something that you'll have to pay attention to. There was one thing that happened to me and my dad. We were both playing the beta together, which you'll see in this gameplay. My dad's also playing with me in the squad. But what we were experiencing is, randomly at any point in the game, we would have these issues arise where it suddenly turned off our whole Xbox, our whole console, and it did not do anything. We were just playing the game in the middle and then the whole console turns off. So it is a beta and there's definitely going to be problems and the game could crash altogether. I know that that comes with the beta, you know, that's to be expected, but it did happen. So that's something to note. I'm sure that other people experienced it too. I'm sure that Battlefield is already looking into that. Honestly, with something that game breaking, they definitely don't want that to be on release day happening. But that's why they do betas, to see what will happen, so that when it does release, it's more polished. So with Battlefield 6, I'm very excited for it, and you may even see more content on this channel, but I really wanted to do a first impressions and thoughts video about Battlefield 6 because I've played Battlefield games for a very long time. I played Battlefield Bad Company 2 a lot of the times. I went back and played the first Battlefield Bad Company, which leads me to another point. I really hope that there's some kind of single player for Battlefield 6. I haven't really read much about this, so let me know in the comments if you know anything about it. But single player is really cool, I feel like, on Battlefield games. I really like it. I like the aspect of it, and I hope that they try to give us a single player campaign that's not multiplayer. I really enjoy the multiplayer and the large scale battles, because all the vehicles and infantry and destroying the buildings, like, it all feels so surreal and it's so much fun. So don't get me wrong, I hope they focus on multiplayer, but I really want to see a single player campaign. That would be awesome. But we'll see what happens. And as you see throughout this gameplay, honestly, it looks like a lot of fun. You know, the battle scenes are intense. There's weapons that definitely need nerfed, and there's weapons that definitely need a little bit of a buff. That shotgun is a piece of crap, okay? That shotgun will delete everybody, so I think they're gonna balance that eventually, hopefully, throughout the game, because that shotgun in the assault class, I believe, dang, that shotgun is just boom, boom. You can get through everybody, and its range is crazy. Like, that shotgun's range is crazy. So that is interesting. We'll see what happens with the shotgun on Battlefield. It was kind of cheesy how I could go around, and you may even see it on the gameplay I'm showing you. But you could go around with that shotgun in close quarters areas and just boom, 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 everybody. So it was kind of cheesy. I want to see. I feel like there was one thing I noticed when I played this game. I want to see more damage out of an RPG, because like the explosives didn't feel as explosive, if you know what I mean. I didn't feel like I was doing a lot of damage with the RPG. That's just my personal opinion and how I seen the game. I want it to feel more, you know, more explosive, more powerful, because I'm pulling out a one-shot missile launcher. So I have one shot, and it's one big blow up. I think it should do a little bit more damage than what it does. So that's my opinion on that. But overall, I don't want you to think any of these critiques or feedback for Battlefield 6 beta is kind of negative. It's actually very exciting, like what they've done with this game. And I like how they don't really like come out with a Battlefield every year, because I want to see them actually like really try to make something that we enjoy, and I love that about Battlefield. So with that being said, I think that Battlefield 6 has a lot of great things to come. I've already seen a bunch of epic battles, and there's just so many situations you get thrown in on that game, even from the beta, that are just like epic. And you just, you know, maybe you're having a final stand and there's squads encircling your location, and it's just so fun to play with people or play by yourself. My favorite class personally is support. I like being the medic and reviving everybody. It's so much fun. The defibrillator thing is so satisfying. So I don't know what they're gonna do when they release it, but I am very, very excited, and I hope you all are too. Let me know your experience with the beta, if you tried the open beta or anything like that. Let me know what your thoughts are about Battlefield 6. If you're excited or you're not excited, let me know what was the first Battlefield you've ever played in your life. I started with Bad Company 2, and I loved it. You know, it was really fun on multiplayer. And then I went to BF3, BF4, BF5, BF1, all those. Well, BF1, then BF5. And then Battlefield 2042, it was okay, but it wasn't my favorite. But yeah, and then there's Hardline. There's so many Battlefields out there. But I'm very excited for Battlefield 6. I think this one's going to be good, guys. So let me know what you think. And this is just a first impressions and thoughts video. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed your time here in Cold Space. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.
Alpha is under attack. Our troops have lost objective Charlie. Hostiles are attacking objective Echo. Hostile troops have secured more objectives.
Visual confirmed on hostile heavy armor bearing west.
Enemy forces have captured Echo. Be advised, hostile attack
Attention! Hostile attack confirmed on Charlie.
The enemy has taken Delta. Objective Echo neutralized.
Yeah.